fatality!
You haven't lived until you've looked down on the world from the back of a Wind Rider.
forest can be confusing. Be careful out there. These are perfect, adventurer. Thanks for helping me out. Oh, and this is for your time.
Yeah, what do you want? Keep it real. Be good.
Where would you like to fly to?
May your blades never dull.
Where would you like to fly to?
Be safe.
Hail, what are you looking for? None are as skilled in the use of weapons as Ansequa. It is said that he is guided by the spirits of the finest warriors, of our honored ancestors. Seek him out on the lower rise, and he will teach you what you want to know. What are you looking for? Ah, you seek the wisdom of Ansequa. Look for him on the lower rise at Thunderbluff Weapons.
Ah, I've been expecting you. Winds be at your back. What brings you here? Walk with the Earthman.
I would be honored to train you in the use of the weapons that I have mastered, should you have the ability to learn within you. I would be honored to train you in the use of the weapons that I have mastered, should you have the ability to learn within you. Sayok is the Orc Weapon Master and is located in Orgrimmar's Valley of Honor. He instructs in the use of bows, daggers, fist weapons.
Fatality!
Would you rather trust your goods with a goblin?
Besides the grunts outside.
Victory! You haven't lived until you've looked down on the world from the back of a Wind Rider.
Of course, there's no danger in everything catching flames and exploding like a huge helium bomb. This baby will get you to Undercity faster and safer than any boat, and the view is truly breathtaking. Speaking of breath, smoking is not allowed while on board the Zeppelin, and fire spells are banned from being cast during the trip.
Fatality!
What do you want, adventurer? I'm running late.
I am forsaken.
I suppose you are here to be trained in the use of a new weapon? Make it fast. I'm very busy.
Trust no one.
What? How may I be of service?
Yo! My brother said we could make great money with this trade route, but he didn't tell me I would be the one living on this side. If you come back this way on the Zeppelin, could you bring me something to eat? They sell some of the finest meat in Orgrimmar, and I sure could use something that didn't die weeks before it stopped moving. Talk to... Why you would want to leave these sunny shores and crystal blue waters, I have no idea. It's like paradise down here. But don't tell my brother Zeppeta that. He's bitter enough already about getting stuck up there in Tirisfal all day long. This Zeppelin here drops off at Orgrimmar, so you shouldn't have to worry about having to listen to him whine. But if you are in Tirisfal anytime soon, heed my warning and don't get him started.
Fatality!
I've already been lying so many times that I feel like I know everything. Whereas right now, I'm like, where are the weapon masters? Where's this? I don't know what's going on. And it's kind of refreshing. Also, not to mention the horde racials are insane. Especially troll. I regenerate half of my health in combat. Not half of my health regeneration in combat continues. Never mind, it's 10%, but it feels like half.
You haven't lived until you've looked down on the world from the back of a Wind Rider. Go forth to victory.
about now? Is that better? Okay. Yeah, I turned the game volume down. I'd normally have music playing, but I found a playlist on Spotify that said that none of it was copyright, and I've been using that same playlist, and my videos keep getting one song muted off of that playlist, and they sent me a notification, hey, if you keep doing this, we're gonna give you a strike. So fuck it, y'all can just listen to me play. Hey man, I'm always down to play with you if you get back on. I don't know what we'll do, but I'm even cool with trying to do another hardcore character with you. Yeah, it's annoying as hell. TikTok, it's easier with TikTok, I think. I don't know, I've never used the platform for posting anything, but I think with TikTok, the songs you have access to are what you can put on your stuff. Like, you can't, they eliminated the option to put stuff that is copyright unless you put your own song on the video. But with Twitch, I haven't been able to find anything that gives me a playlist of music. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough. So I just kinda, you can type into YouTube, free music to use when you're streaming, or Spotify, free music to use, but like I did it on Spotify and I don't want to get my shit banned. So, no music. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, my one-hand sword skill was at 1, so now I'm just farming levels. Yeah, no, it's not worth the risk, especially when the playlist says, hey, none of this will get you in trouble, and then it does. Yeah. This is one of the aspects I really didn't miss about older versions of WoW, is leveling your weapon skill. It's so arbitrary. Yeah, no, there aren't any target dummies. And even so, I don't know when they did it, but I know Lich King is when they put dummies, but yeah, Lich King is when they put dummies, I think. Whatever, whenever they put dummies in, they still don't even level your weapon skill when you attack a dummy. You had to go and find real world stuff that becomes immune and attack it. Please don't sue. I'm already in trouble with Twitch for playing one song that was copyrighted. It is really nice that I have this river right here that protects me. I've luckily never... Back in the day, during like Classic, like OG Classic, I would go out in the Stormwind canals and look for it, and I found it a few times, but playing hardcore and whatnot, I've never seen it. I guess it's probably on farm. back in OG Vanilla, I was like 9 or 10, so I didn't actually play the game to be good. I just played the game to have fun, and I thought it was fun to try and look for the gator. So I heard about it, and I was like, I need to find it. And then I did, and there were some days where I was like, I'm gonna find it again. I'd spend the whole day, literally like 8 hours of playtime, running around Stormwind looking for the gator. Absolutely. My sound mixer is showing like no game sound now. Is it too low? Yeah, no, it absolutely is. And it's even harder when you don't have any people watching, leaving commentary. So I actually really appreciate it right now. Shit, I was probably making people go deaf. Would you look at that? I can actually kill the bear now. Progress. Yeah, one day I decided I played this game anyway, so I might as well let other people watch me while I'm playing. And I spent like 2 hours learning how to use this software, which was still not enough time. I still don't know what I'm doing. I will say that once you get over the hump of the initial learning process, it's no big deal. I'm using OBS. You can use OBS. There's another one, StreamWorks, I think it is, and then there's Twitch has one that they made. You got OBS, okay? Yeah. I can help you. I can help you to the extent that I know. Um, but once you kind of get the hang of it, it's not as daunting. I will say that if you plan to take it serious and like are trying to build a base of viewers, you can't just stream. You need to have a YouTube channel, you need to have a TikTok channel, you need to have a blah blah blah, and post the fun parts of your streams to those so that people will find you. Um, I figured out how to clip my shit, and like I've just been clipping the parts where I almost die and putting them on my channel, basically. Or if I find a really good item, and I plan to start YouTube, I'll put them on there, and hopefully somebody will find it. Oh yeah, I have, out of all the people subscribed to my channel right now, only one person is just a random guy that found my stream and was like, hey, this is what I wanted to watch. But I got lucky because nobody's streaming hardcore WoW right now, so I have a niche market. Hi, random guy. This guy told me, he was like, I've been looking for someone to watch for like 10 to 20 minutes, and you're the only person streaming hardcore WoW. Which, I mean, I believe there's probably a few more, but they were not streaming at the time I was. Cage, who do you think that is? And also, your name is Cage on Twitch. Yeah, the hype is definitely over for it. I definitely understand why the hype died out so quick, is because this game was never meant to be played the way that it is being played right now. But that's what makes it so fun. I'm glad you figured it out, Keish. I honestly had no idea who it was at first either. I knew it was somebody from the Discord, but until she identified herself. I'll be right back. I gotta use the potty. I love Warcraft 3. I never played the other Warcrafts. That was the only one I played, but it was phenomenal.
Fatality!
It's not a hot dog because I have no idea how to make it one. I might look into it one day, but right now, you're lucky I even have a be right back screen. Well, I'm lucky I even have a be right back screen. Why do you say it's such a joke? I heard that, like, there were some huge issues with it, but that's the one that I played the OG one, and I have Reforged as well, and I haven't seen any huge issues with it. I can agree that Blizzard is a joke in the sense that, I don't know, think that they've been doing whatever, but I don't know what's wrong with Reforged. Maybe I just didn't play that far in to see any issues with it. I think I got to the final part in the Arthas campaign, and then I didn't play any further because I got distracted. But in the OG version, I beat every campaign. just went to take a sip of my drink and I didn't even open it yet. Yeah, there's a really, I don't know what the word to say is, it's a steep hill to go up in the beginning. I would say, especially for Warrior and, I just leveled. For Warrior, you don't start feeling comfortable until like level 15, maybe even 20 is when you're like, okay, I don't feel like everything's gonna kick my ass. For Druid, once you get bear form, you're good. But like from 1 to 9, it's scary. So even getting to 30 is really impressive. Or at least getting close. Getting past the hump for your class is impressive. The hump for a priest is literally just get your wand and then you're good. And then from there, the only thing you need to upkeep is wand. Yep. I was originally trying hardcore as Druid, and I lost a level, probably level 15, I lost a level 20 something, I lost a level 30 something. I think I lost another level 30 something before I was like, fuck it, I'm doing Warrior. Going resto is not the worst choice by any means, as long as you carry a healing set for when you're healing dungeons, if you have to heal dungeons, and then a DPS set that just has like strength and stamina, or even just stack stamina and go bear form. Yeah, everyone's done Caverns of Dead Mines way too many fucking times. And even so, even if you just want to have a set of healing gear, just go bear form, and if you need to heal, pop out and heal, and then swap back. But make sure you take the natural shifter talent. I think that's in Resto. It reduces the amount of mana it costs when you shapeshift. So, you can actually pop out, heal yourself, pop back in. Now, if you tried to do it as casting as a healer, that's a no-no. You're in for a bad time. There's two ways you can go. Oh, you said something. Yeah. There's two ways you can go, which are ideal. Either way is very good. You can go as start off in balance and get that talent that does the automatic entangle, and then make it to the talent that gives you extra damage, and then get to Omen of Clarity, and that's the most damage. But otherwise, you can go straight feral, and you'll get the speed boost. However, I've never really considered a resto build. Welcome back. One of my biggest things with OBS, which granted I haven't tried to fix it or look into it because I just don't feel like researching into it, but I can't see who's in my chat, who's watching my stream from OBS, so I also have to have Twitch open on a tab in Chrome to see how many people are watching. So right now it says 3, now that I checked. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know how to adjust that, but that's why I keep myself muted at all times, is because, like, if I don't see anyone in chat, there's no point in making whoever might be watching listen to me breathe. Or I might forget that it's on, and I don't know, get on a personal phone call or something, right? Yeah. And also, I just do not have the energy to, I don't know if other people do this, but I don't have the energy to just talk to nothing. I can't do it. Like, oh guys, did you see that sick move I just did? No, I don't, if you're not watching it, I'm not gonna pretend like somebody's watching. Yeah, no, same. It's like a good thing and a bad thing in the sense that if it was just on, I would have clips of me being like, what the fuck, or something, you know, but when it's just running, I don't know, I could get a phone call and genuinely forget that I'm running it. Or I could get someone at the front door and forget that it's running, and then they could hear whatever's going on. I mean, granted, I could probably do the same, forget to do it right now, too, like one of those situations, but I don't know. I feel that way about, what is that game? Oh god, we played it together. What is that game? Yes, Lethal Company. When you find random things and you just want to keep them. Ugh. Pulling the strap on hard. Yeah, I did. When I bought Reforged, I played it on one of the higher difficulties. I don't think it was the highest, but one of them. And it really gets hard during the Arthas campaigns. I'm stuck on the last one of the Arthas campaign. I don't remember what it is, but it's rough. Oh, you finally have Lethal Company? Yeah, we need to play that at some point. I'm still traumatized by that little ghost girl that only I could see and nobody understood why I was having a panic attack. John Kid. I don't recall what that is referring to. I have no idea. In Lethal Company? If Lethal Company, no, nothing crazy like that happened. Oh God. Yeah, I would never want to play that game with children. It's like if you've ever seen those clips of people playing Among Us, like VR or Among Us regular, and they're just fucking with the kids playing. That's hilarious. I'm not too familiar with most of the maps. I'd say there's one I'm okay with now, but there's a mod that brings you to the Mario Castle, and we played on that one, but I got my friends who I played with after that to also download that mod to go to the Mario Castle. And let me tell you what, it's so easy to get lost in there. And I got lost away from everyone and was getting chased by Freddy the entire fucking time I was lost. Yep. No, Mario Castle is way too difficult. Like, it's good because you get really good rewards out of it, but there's some days where there's a Freddy Fazbear in every room and you just need to leave because you can't do anything. Yeah. Like, I understand it's like a totally randomized game. I don't know what extent it's randomized, how they do the randomization, but it sucks that some days you can land and walk in the front door and be like, yeah, no, there's nothing going on this day. However, I feel like it's better that way than landing and being like, oh, immediately knowing, I guess. hmm I'm not as annoyed about that aspect as landing and not even being able to explore and find out there's not jack shit. I don't know if it's I'm assuming it's an add-on thing, but there's one item you can find, it's a guitar. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we found it when we played, and it plays Buddy Holly. That is my absolute favorite thing to find. Yeah. I had, when I was playing with my other group of friends, two of them found the guitar, and they hid in a different room and waited until somebody went in the room. It was me. I went in the room, and then they popped around the corner and started playing the riff. So, you know, I'm scared. I go into a room and then do 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 do. That might have been me. I know I found one and I was just spamming it for a while. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, it was I forget the name of the goddamn cat, but yeah, it was I can't even mimic what it was doing. And I think we found two of them and they were playing at once. I barely knew how to play the game, so I didn't know you can shut that off. You can stop it from doing what it was doing. But honestly, once it got turned off, I got so like used to it. I was like, I miss the cat. Yeah, you can turn it off. Yeah, apparently that cat running like it was attracts dogs, it attracts giants, and it attracts like basically everything when that thing is running. So we were basically screwing ourselves having that thing running. It was basically, hey, look, guys, our ship's right here. Come to it. hmm I don't know if I told the Discord group or not. Probably not. I didn't, like, I had to do everything so fast, but I moved from North Dakota to North Carolina on the 21st. I left on the 19th and drove all the way from North Dakota to North Carolina. And what I'm getting at here is, you know, it's for a job opportunity. I'm gonna go back to school too, but my point here, the reason I'm bringing it up is because I'm sitting in one of those fucking one of those chairs you bring camping because I didn't have enough room in my vehicle to pack my actual computer chair, and I really want you to see it. It hurts my ass so fucking much. Yeah. So, the chairs has a bunch of avocados and taco shells on it. It says, let's talk about it or something. Taco about it. Taco time? I don't know. Yeah. Time to eat fresh. Is that what it says? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, I feel like chairs and stuff that are designed to fix your posture, you naturally just go back to shrimp form. I mean, that sounds way too close to Subway's. Okay, I'll trust you. But yeah, I had enough room to pack my desk and all my computer stuff, but not my computer chair. So I'm sitting in this lovely thing. And I mean, as you can see, I put a pillow on it and I have some adaptive equipment, but I miss my chair. I already needed one anyways. I might as well give them more to work with, I guess. Have you ever actually been to a chiropractor though? Because like, don't get me wrong, it felt good and I felt better after. But they're like a glorified, you know, in school when you have that chair and you like push against it and crack your back. That's what they are. They're just glorified that desk that would crack your back in school. Yeah, I feel that. I don't. Okay, I don't think that's related at all. I don't know what about cracking your joints and stuff would cause that. And if it did cause it, like not cause it, I feel like if anything it would have like helped the process start. Like let's say there was a Yeah, no, I don't believe that it was from that. I feel like it could have facilitated it to happen sooner, but it was inevitable because of other factors. However, if you were to tell me like one of their bones deteriorated faster in their neck or something, I could see that because they're basically just cracking you and shit. It feels great, but nah, they found where that blood clot was in the neck, and they were just like, and pushed it. That's what happened. Absolutely. No, here's why they really did it. You could say it's evil, but what they did was they were in cahoots with a doctor who specializes in strokes. I really do feel like it is diet physical therapy, though. Because after they pop your shit, they tell you to go home and do some stretches that nobody does. Nobody does the stretches they tell you to do. But they give you some stretches that will actually help you. And then you go home and then don't do the stretches, and they know you're not going to do the stretches. And then you come back to fix your back again because you never did the stretches that would have prevented you from going back to them. And they know you're not going to do them. Oh, one of those painting rollers, yep. Circle of Life, absolutely. However, I will say to their benefit that chiropractors do not make that much money. So, if you went to school to be a chiropractor, more than likely you genuinely think it will make a difference and you want to make a difference. Okay, see you later. It was good talking to you. I will try not to die, but I feel like every stream I almost die, so. Anyways, see ya.
Fatality!
I had fun with Season of Discovery in the first phase, and then the second phase was, in my opinion, even better. But I haven't been playing it and didn't play much of it other than getting to level 40 because I had no one else to play with. The guild that I was running with decided to everyone not play for weeks on end, and they decided not to level up. Like, I wasn't even expecting quickly, but like, there's some of them that still aren't. Yeah, it was with them. Yeah, and it kind of just, I would say, fell apart in the sense of people weren't interested in getting to 40, blah, blah, blah. But, so you know how there was the battle for Ashenvale? They did something else for Stranglethorn, and it was way more fun. Other than that, I didn't even do Gnomergan because I was waiting for people to level up, and then they just didn't, so I still haven't done Gnomer. Which people were saying that was really fun too. They were saying it was better than Black Fathom. But I don't know. I'm more excited for Cataclysm because that was really when I took the game most seriously, and I would like to enjoy it again. I can see why not getting that from it, because I feel like a lot of people were expecting that, and then getting what we got was a bit overwhelming. But I still enjoyed it. I feel like a lot of people would have felt like it was a huge disservice if they released WoW Classic again with something that wasn't huge. You know what I mean? Like a huge difference. A lot of people probably would have felt like it was a disservice. If it was just something simple as, hey, now paladins have a taunt. You know what I mean? Or, hey, paladins have a taunt. Boomkins are kind of viable now. There's no buff limit, blah blah blah. So they had to do something that was over the top, like they did. Which even then, I can't really say it was too much over the top. I feel like I've been doing a quest that I shouldn't be doing for a long time. No, that's not it. Sacred Flame. No, holy shit, the drop rate on this must just be god awful, because I've killed thousands. No, that's okay. I mean, if you've got no other vested reason, then it's all good. Letty stopped like halfway through phase 1. And FC is probably still on infrequently, if that. I know she would be on more, or would have been on more if more people were on, but people in that guild just decided that they didn't want to play anymore and didn't make that well known past phase 1, which is fine. They can do whatever they want, they're adults. Oh, nice. You gonna bring her mushrooms? Where do you live again? You live in... Wait, I don't want to say out loud because I'm streaming. Okay. I'm literally on the other side of the US from you now. Before I was far, but now I'm even further. What are you guys gonna do when you meet? Okay. I mean, that'd be cool. Go hiking down in the canyon, dude. Word. She's a very sweet person. Perhaps. What are you gonna be traveling for again? I know you probably said it before, but I just don't remember. Alright, I feel that. Are you just tired of California, or you just want to see different states and shit? Oh, that... Okay, never mind. I thought you were saying, like, you want to see a sick new world, but that's, okay. Got it. Yep, nope, figured that out. I mean, that was a good way to put it, because driving across the US was actually really interesting and pretty. I don't think I'd have the fortitude to travel for a festival. It was already a pain in the ass to drive for 3 days to North Carolina. Good on you, because I don't. Especially on the interstates when there's a bunch of people that it doesn't matter how fast you're driving or how slow you're driving, somebody's going to be on your ass. You could be going 10 under, you could be going 50 over the limit. Somebody's going to be riding your ass. There's no fucking way that this quest item hasn't dropped yet. What the fuck? I'm fairly certain I've been killing these fucking things for at least 30 minutes now.
you hear the call of the hunt, adventurer? You must listen closely, but the call comes from deep within you. It comes from deep within all of us. A victory for adventurer in the Ashenvale hunt. Well done. The head of Shadumbra is a fitting trophy to claim for such an impressive fight, no doubt. Shadumbra's savagery was well known throughout the post here. Any trip to the west, especially on foot trying to get out to the Zoram Strand, was wrought with danger because of this tiger. Thanks to you, this danger has abated.
Be careful.
Do you hear the call of the hunt, adventurer? You must listen closely, but the call comes from deep within you. It comes from deep within all of us. This bear wanders a path close to where the Talondeep path lies, due west of Mistral Lake and the Alliance outpost of Silverwind Refuge. While he is the easiest of the three creatures you will face on the Ashenvale hunt, he should not be trifled with. His presence is a constant threat to travelers who sojourn between Ashenvale and the Stonetalon Mountains.